Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Deluise Book Series channel. I'm Christina, Kristina, And I've already done this book in a video. Please go check it out. The Lady's Mind, Francine Reverse. I accidentally cut myself off at the end of the video. I have a habit of doing that because I'm an amateur and I'm no professional. I can't edit like the pros can edit. I couldn't put these two I just don't know how. And so bear with me, but I really wanted to address a few things that I didn't get to yesterday. Was that I was trying to explain that it really had that Deadwood kind of feeling, that kind of Western kind of feeling. But I really wanted to explain how it felt more like she had, I know it's not true. I'm going to say that up front. But it's like she picked out two characters, two real people, and then wrote a fictional story about them. I know it's not true. But that's what it feels like because, like I had said in my previous video, there's a whole bunch of subplots, and then there's a couple of plots that you did not know, or secrets that you did not know about it till the very end, and it was very surprising, and it was very good reveal. So I wanted to make that out because I didn't make that out yesterday. That the extra subplots had a really good reveal at the end, and I also wanted to reiterate that I mentioned it yesterday, but what was really different about this book was the fact that, like I said, because it feels like she based it on real people, but she didn't. She made it up. It's all fiction. I'm just saying it's because she wrote, after the book finished and the storyline wrapped up, she wrote what happened next. They did this, they did this, they did a little extra summary. And that's unusual. You don't really get that in your average novel. You just don't. And so that's the epilogue is just amazing. It was so cool. It was so awesome. It was a surprise. But I also wanted to mention that in the back of the book, she said she wrote this book during COVID. And she says, my stories always start with questions, and several had been on my mind that would work in the 1870s silver mining town with applications for today. Can one person impact an entire community? And that's what Catherine tries to do. She tries to help an entire community. And so she goes on to explain some of that. But then, what is also unusual is that she put in, you wanted to start a book club, she put in book club questions. One of the questions the author was exploring as she wrote this book was, can one person impact an entire community? Discuss among yourselves. Both Catherine and Matthias are disinherited by their families. What were the reasons? How did they each handle the rejection? Again, discuss among yourselves. Question 3. In what ways are Catherine and City Walsh alike? Discuss among yourselves. And be careful with that question. You don't want to go to spoilers. And once Catherine starts up the voice, Matthias tries to warn her against writing inflammatory editorials. What's your opinion on that? Discuss among yourselves. Give some examples of restrictions for women were under in 1875. Discuss among yourselves. Is Catherine wise or foolish in her dealings with Morgan Sanders? Okay. You gotta pay attention to that because I think, and a couple of you will feel the same way, she never should have gone in the garage. You could see his type coming. Matthias returns to Reverend Thacker for help in convincing Catherine to keep to a woman's place in society. Bad boy. As a Southerner who fought for the North in the Civil War, Matthias has a unique perspective. Neighbor Abday verbally abuses his wife, Abby. How does she handle it? Rona tells Catherine a woman needs to guard her heart and use her head when picking a husband. The laws back then were ridiculous. City had a lot to say about regrets, including some decisions that haunt you. Can associate. Catherine ponders the idea. What a tangled mess men make when they try to play God. True. Widows in the past as well as today have many difficulties. Why did Fiona Hawthorne choose her path? As Catherine learns the truth about City's murder, spoiler, can't do that. But I just wanted to add this extra little, because even though has that Western feel, there's not too much of a romance, but it really progresses. The book is really steady. It never has a slow point. She's constantly pursuing a different angle. She's constantly trying to help the women in the camp. She's trying to help the miners in the mine. She's trying to do all this stuff, and it's really unique and it's really different. And I didn't get a chance to say all that yesterday. I cut myself off. But squaring her shoulders, Catherine continued down the boardwalk. Her stomach rolled at the smell. Exhausted and aching all over, she cast superfluous glances around. This town was to be her home. Oh, Lord, help me. Maybe things would look better after a good night's sleep. So please check it out, and please like and subscribe to the channel. I never got to say that yesterday either. It's really important that you like and subscribe. It means so much. And I will be posting more videos later. But I just wanted to give this particular book a second chance because it was really good. It's over 400 and something pages. So it's really, really good. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.